I never really talked about this too much. Who's one person you collaborate with that you would never collaborate with again? Do your parents give you a hard time about your weight gain? Did you really enjoy your collab with Tammy, aka Chelsea Lane? What was the truth? The worst part about the experience with her was that was my worst collab. She flipped out on me because she wants the tea. Update on the Trisha situation. What do you really think about Eat With Ego? Who had the worst drama in the mukbang community? Well, my tower! Oh, bye, Felicia, didn't need you anyway. Hi guys, welcome to my mozzarella stick. Well, I do need you. Hi guys, I'm back home. Oh, so baby, I'm home. Hello. Oh my god. I just got done saying my opinion about Bee Loves Life. The seafood queen sauce, her copycat. A, B, C, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And you know what's so funny? I didn't even catch the lack of sister regard until the end of the video. That would have been great to stick in the beginning, but that's great. Well, you can watch the video. I'm not gonna even talk about it. Today, I'm gonna be reading your questions on my Instagram. So if you don't follow my Instagram, bam, there's my Instagram. Also, a big announcement. You guys, I've been playing around with new channels. It is official. My channel and Orland's channel are switching. So I'm gonna link my new channel that I'm gonna start posting daily on at the top of the description and in the comment section. So I've just posted a new video there. Check it out. It's also a story time, involves a ghost. Oh, I answer your questions as well. There's a lot that goes into it. Check it out, subscribe. For whatever reason, we did tests. I uploaded a video, then I uploaded the same video over there. He uploaded a video there. We played around with it, and guess what? Luck of the draw. So have fun over there. All right, let's dig in. With cheese. I love cheese. Ooh. That is nice. It's better than marinara sauce, that's for sure. Look at that. Cheers. Bam! I didn't even do the bam thing this time. We had to get the announcements out of the way today. Okay. So the first question comes from Eric the Electric. He says, when's our next food challenge? Our next food challenge, it's probably gonna be this August, right? When you come to New York. We're gonna be on my neck of the woods and we're gonna eat, and you're gonna stay being skinny and I'm gonna stay being fat. And you're also gonna eat more than me. Check out his channel. Check out our collabs. I think his video is about to hit 1 million views. Wow. That is good. That is good. Oh, I forgot to get the pickle out. Ooh. Eric, if you're watching, ever since I met you, I've disliked pickles. I don't know what's going on. And I still like pickles, but not in my mouth. What's happening to me? I don't know. The tides are turning. The tide... Yeah, it's just done. It's over. No more pickles for Nikocado Avocado. Speaking of Miss Pickles, the next question, Blue Swan says, when you bring back Miss Pickles? I didn't even plan that. Wow, that's like totally so funny. Eric, I've been saying though, I'm like, ew, pickle. WOW not. This is not a wow moment. Actually, to tell the truth, before I see Eric, I gotta start exercising. This is getting a little ridiculous. A little ridiculous up in here. Wouldn't you agree? Next question. What does Eric think of the drama, by the way? I think he's liking it.
Follow my Instagram at Nikocado Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back.
What has been your favorite place to live in? This comes from More Hair. It's hard to say. Colombia was the most beautiful country I've ever lived in. Ooh, nice and crunchy, crispy. But obviously for me, Colombia wasn't ideal. There's pros and cons about everywhere. Florida is easy to drive. I mean, here's something. I didn't realize how car sick I get from twisty, windy roads. I did realize in Colombia, because we lived, I mean, it's a mountainous country, so everywhere it goes, whoop, beep, beep, beep. Florida is a flat grid, like Las Vegas. And Orland also gets seasick while sitting in the back seat. So when we went with my parents to the train ride, we had to drive all the way there. We're in the countryside, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And oh my gosh, boo, 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 boo. Just to get there, it was 2 hours of torture. Torture! And yeah, so even though it's more beautiful here than Florida, I think driving here is not as good. So there's a pro and con to everything. I really don't know. Out of all of your dramas, who was the worst and who was the best? This comes from Eric as well. Eric Linker. Okay. The worst drama, that's hard to say. Obviously, it's the illegal one. I think Sass ASMR was the dirtiest of them all. Because, yeah, Eat with Q-Tip's been, you know, obnoxious and stuff, but she didn't try to take the channel down. I mean, that's going to another step there. Remember that? Hashtag never forget. I think she was bad. Veronica had a foul mouth, but Sass was the mastermind in that. I think Veronica just doesn't know when to stop, too. I'm about to film another tea video. I have 2 tea videos. One that I've already filmed, I'm still editing from like a couple days ago. And then another one that I want to do. So it's constant tea over here in my life. Onion ring. Tea, tea, tea. How old were you when you lost your virginity? Asks Ashley Sanchez. 17, I think, or 18. 17 or 18. Yeah. Is that early? Is that late? I don't know. These are about to knock my teeth out. Ooh. Relationship advice. Brata Louis. My advice is express yourself as much as you can. When you start holding back some desires, some feelings, that's when it starts getting messy. No secrets. Now, of course, if you're new to being together, then this won't apply to you. I mean, like, if it's been a couple of years, don't hide your bank account information. Don't hide your money. Don't let them think that you're rich when you're not. Don't let them think you're poor. Let them know what your income is. Know about the family. Know about your past relationships. Know about your... all that kind of stuff. Oh, we should keep this G-rated. Okay, so we're going to keep this, Nick... We gotta get paid today. Just be open. And by open, I don't mean like an open relationship. Although that does work for a lot of people, especially older people who've been together for like decades. And that tends to happen. Oh. What do you really think of Eat with Q? I think she loves herself a little too much. That's what it comes down to. I think she's just one of those people that's like... I mean, you know, I poked fun in the whole Miss CEO thing. I mean, her description about her Instagram is calling herself a CEO of eating food. It's just very boastful. 45 million views. Motivational speaker. Professional CEO. Just she thinks she's so great. And she's eating. You know how many people could replace me like that? They just have to be cuter. Maybe funnier. Have better stories, and then I'm done. Bye. Bye, Nikocado. You're done. She's so replaceable. And she thinks that she's like, it's been a long time coming, a struggle to be able to eat like this. It's been school and passing tests, taking exams, you know, giving speeches, blah, blah, blah. Community service, earn your hours, get promoted. That's how people earn these positions. No, she ate food by copying someone and the CEO. That's what it comes down to. That's what I think of her. It's just too much. It's just too much. Miss Gavina, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Hopefully skinnier. Oh, speaking of being skinny, I forgot these. These are chili cheesy tots. Chili cheese fry. Delicious. Oh yeah, that's good. What are we gonna do? Let's add a little more cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese. Yes, I do. Ooh. Ooh. What's your favorite food to mukbang on? Asks Lindsay. Cheesy ramen noodles. Cheesy ramen noodle. But that's not because I eat noodles really well. I'm not the best at no, I'm not. Actually no, I take it back. I'm really good. But I just enjoy the noodles and they get the views. It's something that I'm known for. You know, we're just talking about Eat with Q yesterday. She's unfortunately, yeah, the seafood. But where'd that come from? Bethany. I've been known for the noodles. I know, it is kind of petty, isn't it? All of us like, that's my food. I'm the noodle king. Someone left a really funny comment under my video. Like, who would have thought the beauty gurus, all they have to do is put on makeup and show off their lipsticks. It's war. And now here we go. Someone's like, beauty gurus, we have the most fights on YouTube. Mukbangers, hold my chicken nugget. Here we come to show you how it's done. Oh, I told Orlin, I'm like, it's just kind of funny that we eat. And we're having food fights. People join in, people just watch, people stay silent. Some mukbangers, at least in this situation, I feel really just they're there. I'll put the names in the title to show that I'm gonna jump into this. But they're there. Oh. You know, not really supporting anyone. Just saying, well, we're not getting involved. Well, if you don't get involved, don't make a video. I did feel that there were some people who were very just, they didn't really have a backbone. And there's people like that, and it doesn't make them bad people. I think they just don't want to be involved. But then why you make a video? They want to be involved, but not that involved. I don't know. I like people who have guts, and they take risks. And at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal to say, hey, I saw this happen. This person was out of line. It doesn't really take much to say that, but whatever. I know a lot of the questions are going to be about the video yesterday because I just posted it, but whatever, keeping it real. I'm not going to be like, ooh, it's over, blah, blah, blah. Who's your favorite mukbanger? Asks Madeline. Hi, Madeline Sheldon. My favorite mukbanger? Probably... Oh, I really don't want to just pick one. There's so many great ones. Can I just say my husband, Orlin, who's not a mukbanger, but that doesn't count. Okay, sorry. And it's not that a part of me feels bad because I'm friends with a lot of these people, but the other part of me says, I can't actually just, like, if there was no camera and Orland said, who do you like to watch eat the most? I'd be like, I don't know. Like, I actually don't have a favorite mukbanger. I have friends, I have people that I like, I have people that I love, but I don't know who does mukbang the best. Because we're just eating. You seem to love it, you're here. Okay. James Charles says, James Charles. It doesn't have a check mark. Okay. What do you like to do after a video? I like to digest. I like to have my belly rubbed. This is my favorite. I love it. Ooh. I like to just sit down. Take a break. Whew. That's a workout. Sometimes Orland takes care of me as I'm digesting. I mean, that's fun. As Tammy says, get to work. I like to watch, I'm so into Judge Judy. That's where I get my, like, so I feel like Judge Judy could be a great reaction channel. I'm literally, like, taking so much of her best qualities and then doing it myself. I think innately I do have a lot of that personality, like a Judge Judy. And you know what you mean? I can watch someone, but I can't just all of a sudden be very similar to them. I have to watch them a lot. But it's just, it's second nature to me because I naturally am like abyss. You know what I mean? Naturally I am. So, well, yeah, a little bit. I don't know. But Judge Judy, wouldn't you like to see her have a YouTube channel? Do you know who that is? More Hair FW wants to know, do you starve yourself between mukbangs? Yes and no. And starve, I mean, oh, someone said here I answered this. Well, oh, hi, T. Johnson. I see you on my Twitter all the time. Hello. Thanks for the support. I do tweet you guys. My Twitter is nice and small, so come on over. I'll remember you. Sometimes I'll like just not eat at all and I'm just ravenous by the time I start this video. And then sometimes I eat very lightly, so it feels like I'm starving, but it's, you know, I'm not starving, but I'm having, you know, like vegetable soup. Well, I don't really eat soups, but I do have steamed greens. Today I had steamed broccoli, where I'll just have like a little piece of fish and lemon juice, you know, something healthy. Who's one person you're dying to collaborate with? Jeffree Star. You know, if mukbang is like beauty in terms of the community, I love how shady he is. Although, can I tell you the truth? Can I tell you the truth? Honestly, what I'm going to tell you, my opinion about him or my like for him hasn't changed from this. As I think, you know, at the end of the day, if you love Sassy Samar and she did something awful, but you like her, you're still gonna watch her. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, people don't get swayed that much. Unless they continually lie, like, you know, Miss Ego. But Jeffree Star, when the whole thing went with James Charles, that went down with James Charles, in my opinion, I didn't like his response. He took the high road by saying, I'm not gonna get involved. It's too messy. But what I don't like is that he did get involved. He already got involved. He was involved behind closed doors the whole time. And at the end of the day, it became all of our problems because we watched it all go down with Taddy and everyone, the whole bit. So we wanted closure too. I'm sure they don't even have closure. But it just felt like, well, Charles said you were lying. And you're coming back saying, well, I'm not lying, but I'm not going to tell you why I'm not lying. And let's end it. I'm going to take the high road. To me, I'm like, that's a cop-out. I want you, put on those boxing gloves. Come on. tell us how he lied. So we can make an informed opinion, a formed decision about who we're going to watch more. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, now I did like, what's her name? Shoot. I don't know if she likes me or not. She's a drama channel. She speaks about stuff. What's her name? I've watched Brooklyn Accent Woman. Oh my gosh, she has Kermit the Frog behind her. What's her name? Karina Kaboom! There we go. I watched her video and she was just like, oh no, he did the right thing because it's very personal and it's a black heart or something like that. So I can understand that too. I don't know. I know if it was me, I don't care how personal it was. I'm not going to be defamed on the internet. If this is this is my bread and butter. And if I already got involved, I'm not going to pretend like I'm not involved and walk away. Or I'm taking the high road. How convenient. The moment you got caught out for lying. I don't know. But I still love him equally. I don't think my opinion about any of them changed. It was so messy. Like, I think they're all equal in my eyes. I don't know. I don't watch them enough to really be like super hardcore gung-ho. Oh, well, Laura Lee, that was bad. One tear. Oop. Okay. Likes. Have you ever thought about looking for your real parents? And the answer is yes. I just don't think it's possible. I go into big detail on my new channel. Click the link. I actually answered that question yesterday. What's your death row meal? What would you want to eat? Ramen noodles. Chewy, cheesy ramen noodles. Well, okay, I'll pick someone. Who's one person you collaborate with that you would never collaborate with again? Explain why. Alyssa Gianna 27. Oh, she wants the tea. Okay, so I collaborated with a long time ago. The video is still there. She was a vegan YouTuber. I was a vegan YouTuber. And I was just starting to experiment with mukbangs, and I was a vegan mukbanger. This was like 2, 3, 4 years. How long have I stopped being vegan? 3 years? The body will tell you. Let's look at the chin. It's like rings around a tree. You know the age marks? Cut a tree in half, count the rings. Oh, that's 5 years old. Count my double chins. How long have I been doing this for? I did a mukbang with her. I did many mukbangs with her, and she came into my house. Let me just spill the tea. I never really talked about this too much. I have alluded at it sometimes. She flipped out on me because I wanted to stop being vegan, but I didn't just like, oh, let me eat McDonald's. I told her in confidence, in private, on Facebook a long time ago. I'm telling you, it was like 4 years ago. I'm sick. I am sick. My blood tests are bad. I don't feel good. I don't look good. My hypoglycemia is getting worse and worse. I need to, and everything I read, hey, friend, I'm educating myself. Everything I read saying the things that I'm lacking on, well, I meant to say missing, but it's also just not in my diet at all, can be easily fixed with adding some seafood, the fish. And I told her this. No, oh my God, how could you? Oh, don't even think about it. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. Well, anyways, I just did it. And I ate sardines, you know, the bottom feeders of the ocean. They're very high in omega-3s. That was my biggest concern because my brain was just not here. My mind was gone. I was like floating around. And I ate this fish and I almost cried. Now, I also cried because I was so grossed out by it. It tasted bad. It smelled bad. But I remember like an hour went by and I had turned off the camera from eating because I filmed it too. I'm like, my first fish. Oh my God, what am I doing? And I basically cried tears of joy. I remember the day sitting there in the mukbang room. The camera went off and I just sat there and I'm like, I feel so sharp. I feel myself again. I feel so happy. Oh my God, it's like a light bulb got turned on. Oh my God, what? I felt like I was working again. And I supplemented, I ate a variety of food. I had a nutritionalist at some point in my time when I lived in the US. I went to a vegan gym. I had a coach, a personal trainer, a huge network on my social media of vegans, long-term vegans. And I did this and I did this. And I tried every possible vegan diet. I did wheatgrass and juicing, and I ate lots of beans because they said more protein. I got sick from that. Just can't digest them. Well, try it even longer. I remember I did 3 months of beans to try and let my bacteria just work. As they say, just wait, just keep eating those beans. You'll eventually be able to assimilate them. Never worked for me, never. Excuse me. And I'm very one of those people, when I set my mind to something, I get it done 100%. And I don't back down. I didn't cheat. Not even an ounce of cheating on my vegan diet, vegan ways. And I just, oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. And I felt so good. Crying tears of joy. And I told her, I said, look, I know you're vegan like me. Oh, she's vegan. Sorry. She was vegan. Did I say that? Yeah. And she had been vegan for a couple years less than me. And you were just uncompassionate. You have no moral standard. You're heartless. How could you? You're just terrible. No morals. How do you feel having blood on your hands? Are you going to go slit a dog's throat too? Are you going to go slit a dog's throat? Because you did it to that cow. Because then I started trying beef, trying steak, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you're a murderer. And I was like, wow. I mean, Orlin was still vegan. All of a sudden, he's bad because he's married to a non-vegan. I mean, whoosh. She went after him. And Orlin, beautiful Orlin. So this lady was riding a bike a lot. Rode her bikes, blah, blah, blah. She'll train for hours and hours. Just ridiculous. Up mountains. And when she had visited me, she helped me with bike riding as well. And I was very, very skinny. There's a vlog on my new channel. Go check it out before I delete it. We're going to put it on Orlin's channel. It was his channel. You guys heard the memo in the beginning. Check it out. I was this big. I was like 160 pounds. This big. 6 foot. Skinniest ever. And I remember she helped me bike. We biked around. We went up to mountains. I was out of breath. Oh, this is too hard. Wow. Because it takes training to do that. I could bike leisurely for 20 minutes. I could go up some big hills in 5, but I couldn't just bike for 3 hours. Anyways, we did that. Orlin slaved away in the kitchen, making them their food, doing their laundry. They came over, they slept in our bed, we slept on the floor. We couldn't even afford a couch back then. We were so poor, we couldn't even afford a couch. We had barely any furniture. It was just, ugh. The apartment was just very scary, but you know, I've come a long way. Anyway, and then it turns out, we're having this Facebook conversation because she lived in a different city, and then she said, and you were always so fat. When we rode on those bikes, my boyfriend he thought you were so heavy because they needed to help me up the hill. I was this big, you guys. You were so out of shape, and so now you're going to destroy your body even more. Good luck eating all those murdered animals. Yeah, you were so heavy. You're getting heavier. They were fat shaming me. That was my worst collab. There you go. And that was one of many friends of convenience. Many friends of conditions. I'm a friend upon condition. I'm a conditioning friend. I will be your friend if you eat like me. I'm your friend if you have the same beliefs as me. It's like a religious cult, as a lot of these people take it. When I collabed with Jessie Smiles recently, check out my main channel, just posted it a couple days ago. We had gotten into that conversation. There's a great example because she's a minority. Like, I've probably 5 people in my whole life out of hundreds of vegans. She's one of the few that can be married to someone who's not vegan, who could maybe raise a child and eventually give them something else, even if they don't want to eat it. She's not just so extreme, like, I did this, it makes me happy now, so everyone has to do it. You know what I mean? And there's a prime example. I should have mentioned that, but then I didn't want to take over her video. Yeah, prime example right there. What was your best and worst mukbang? This comes from Caitlin Jasmine. My best mukbang was probably Heart Attack Grill. Unfortunately, it's demonetized because it was inappropriate or whatever. But I had fun. It's wild, it's shocking, it's bizarre. I got to meet Candy, who, I'm telling you guys, hungry fat chick, check her out. She is more than what meets the eye. She is the sweetest woman. Sweetest woman ever. And she's so nice and kind, and she has a wonderful story of strength. I mean, she has gone through so much and people are always giving her a hard time. She's one of my favorite collabs, truly. And check out that video. That was probably my favorite video. Good time, good memories. It was a visa run, my first time in Las Vegas. Got to meet her. Went to Heart Attack Grill, and the video is just wild and crazy. It's a good time. So check that out. My worst video was probably anything to do with sweets, like cookies and candy. Ugh, I never eat them anymore, clearly. Any updates on the Trisha Paytas situation? And that comes from Maisie. No. No. Never heard from her, which is... Those are the cats running up and down. That is the cat, right? Oh, jeez, they're so creepy. You guys know there's been ghosts in this house? My parents come back tonight. They were supposed to go for a day or two. It turned into like 5-day vacation. We have been tortured in this house. I'm going to upload a video tomorrow explaining what happened with the ghost situation. Terrible. Yeah, so actually a couple things did happen, not from her directly, but I'm just not going to say, because these people who are involved now asked not to be mentioned, so I'm not going to mention it. Let's just say Trisha's pretending that she's unbothered, you know, unproblematic queen, yes, but literally, I promise you that I have so much proof that she is hard at work trying to get to me still, to this day. 3 days ago. And if this person, people, there's a few of them, if they didn't ask me specifically, do not mention me or us on your YouTube channel. These other YouTubers, I would be telling you right now. But out of respect to them, I'm not going to tell you. But if she's watching this, she knows. Hello. What the heck? Jeez. But I'm not going to, I mean, just brushing off. It's a clear sign of desperation, what she's doing. It's just so desperate. And I know for a fact what she's doing. She's desperate. She's trying so hard to not have to talk to me or make me feel any better about what she did. And I have accepted that since 2 months ago. I spoke my piece. I countered all the things she said with facts, and I supported them with evidence so that my viewers aren't confused and aren't believing the BS. But man, some people in this world, they are just tireless. Tireless. Everything is a ploy for attention. Here's a good question. Pinka Minka. These are all great questions. Juicy drama. Do you and your husband ever have problems based on the fact that you constantly eat food and he can't? Yes. So, well, actually just, yeah, recently. So he... Okay, I can tell you now because I haven't been able to tell you. We have been experimenting with making a new channel for me because my main channel barely makes money. This money, the CPM's starting to go down. I'm like, oh my god, this is so unfair. You guys know the story. I need a regular channel that gets good... So... They look at the social security number, they look at the person who's creating the account, they review the content, they look at the demographics, and I swear it's also they spin a wheel and it's luck of the draw. I talk about this all the time. Well, he made a channel and I made a channel. He started doing mukbangs in addition to his vlogs to try to get in the views to see how they were paid in comparison to his vlogs. Different type of content, because from the get-go I thought I would be taking his channel and vice versa. We didn't go into this thinking like, ooh, Orland's gonna have his own channel. He went this like, baby, I'm making a channel to get you a better CPM. But we couldn't say that on camera because the moderators were watching. When you get your account reviewed, they're gonna look at what you're saying, what you're talking about. So I kind of feel like I kind of feel bad that we didn't say in our videos, hey guys, Orland's pretending to have a mukbang channel now to see if it can help Nick out. No, he had to basically be like, hi, this is my channel, let me eat this food. He didn't lie, he just didn't say anything. He didn't be like, ooh, this is my channel, I'm a professional mukbanger now. I'm gonna make mukbangs every day. Everyone knows he can't do it physically or he'll die. So he just sat there, ate his food, you know what I mean? But yeah, well, once he cheated, it was really hard for him to go back to his healthy diet because, you know, your brain is stimulated, your stomach is stimulated, you're craving, even if it made you feel so sick, which some of the foods, the black bean noodles, oh my god, really made him feel sick. It's still like a conditioning thing, like your palate's changing, his digestion, ugh. So he was fine digesting the junk, but once he had to go back to his fruits and vegetables, oh, poor baby. I've been there. I remember when I was raw and I went to the cooked food diet, this was like 5-6 years ago, just to digest potatoes hurt me. Literally, it was painful to digest potatoes or whatever. So I understand what it's like to like change your stomach acidity and your pH and your microbiome and all the bacteria. I mean, if you go grain-free for a year and then eat a piece of bread, you're gonna be like, your body's gonna be like, what is this? So that kind of happens. So yes, we have had some, not fights, did they ask about fights? Problems. Yeah, there have been problems. And literally just the other day I was eating, he was standing over the camera like, oh my god, I want that, like almost crying. He almost binged on the pizza I have in the fridge. I need the pizza. Oh my god, don't throw the pizza away. Oh my god, I need the pizza. I'm like, Orlin, you're gonna get sick. You're not filming. You're not supposed to. And he knows he doesn't want to have it, and he knows he can't. But I need to help him like not do that, as I would want him to do for me. You know, if I had a condition that was life-threatening. He's in remission basically, so he doesn't take steroids, he doesn't take any kind of what are they called, anticutical. He's explained his whole thing. So he's basically in remission because of his diet, and there's big triggers that send him to the hospital, and it's foods. So this is not something that we can play around lightly with, but it's like not addiction, but you know, you give a dog candy. The candy makes the dog sick. The dog's still going to eat the candy and sort of come back again tomorrow. So it's that same type of thing. Not calling Orlin a dog. Just trying to make an example. If you could create a YouTube house, who would live with you and why? Based on personality. These are good questions. This comes from Free Jap. Okay. A YouTube house. Oh, do I have to do this on the spot? How about a mukbang house? Well, it'll just be all the mukbangers because there's only so many. There's not even that many of us. It's like the beauty gurus. You have your top 8, top 10 beauty gurus. That's kind of it. And then you have lots of new ones, like millions of new ones. But the top 10 are the top 10. Who will be in the top 10 mukbangs? It'll be everyone we all watch, right? It'll be. Oh, could you imagine? Let's just be real here. I've never talked to Veronica Wang privately ever. Well, no, excuse me. I have on Instagram years ago. When I was in Toronto, because of Carly Steele, blah, blah, blah. Tim Hortons, we talked about. But ever since, I mean, I emailed her before publishing my video. Hey, I heard what's going on. Can I talk to you? I want to ask you something, you know, connect or something like that. Ignored the email, and I never heard back. I got blocked on Instagram, so it's like, could you imagine us in a room together? I mean, she thinks it's all my fault, because I talked about it. And I bet Q feels the same way. You know what I mean? Like, it's easier to hate the messenger than the message. I don't know, not trying to be a superhero here. But that's what it is. That's what Veronica did. She said it was my fault. Well, look, you did this 5 years ago. A vegan told me. Let me put that in my apology video. Remember all that stuff? Gosh, I would not want to be in a house with her. I don't know. Probably me, Carly Steele. And that's it. I don't know. What do you love and hate about doing your mukbangs? This comes from Whatever02. I love that I can eat food. I love that I'm barely eating right now. There go my onion rings. I love that mukbang has been a way for me to try new things. I never had ramen noodles till mukbangs, you guys know. King crab legs, never had those ever until mukbangs as well. And like all this new food. How am I so full? How am I so full? I don't even know. Madness42 says, did you really enjoy your collab with Tammy, aka Chelsea Lynn? What was the truth? The truth was, we want to see each other again in November in Texas. The truth was, it was very quick too. That was one of the I've only speaking positive about her. One of the downsides, which is not her fault, but it was one of the well. There's a couple others who are quick. I think. Well, no. I think hers was the quickest in and out. She drove up from south. I don't know if she wants me to say where she lives. Somewhere in California. Drove all the way up to see me. She did a podcast for someone and then drove all the way home. And then she had to make somebody's sporting event, a family member's event. So we never really got to hang out. We talked a little bit on the couch. We talked about our CPMs and how YouTube can be so unfair because we're not all neat in a row, are we? We curse, our shirts come off, we're messy. You know what I mean? And we might be more entertaining and more hardworking than someone who's, hello, beep, 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 and, you know, they get paid 5 times more. So we rebonded on that one, that's for sure. We bonded there. But the worst part about the experience with her was that it was so short. She was there and she left. The first day, in and out. And I remember when it was over, I looked at Orla, I'm like, did that really just happen? Did I just meet Trailer Trash Tammy? It almost felt surreal, like it just, boom, gone. We filmed for my channel first. You know, sometimes you get to warm up to people a little bit. Everyone has to warm up to everyone. Like, I remember Carly Steele and I talk about her all the time. She's my favorite YouTuber friend. But man, my first time meeting her, I was nervous for the whole day. The first 3 days, I just was awkward. It takes time. Well, okay, I take that back. Maybe not the whole first 3 days. The whole first day. We had talked a long time on the internet. Like when I met Zach Choi, I wasn't even nervous at all. Well, maybe slightly. But we had talked so much. I mean, everyday texting that I was like, wow, I feel like I've known you for years. You know what I mean? So, whereas Tammy was just like, boom, really quick. I'm like, oh, I didn't get to spend time with her. I wish we could have hung out. I wish we could have gone to a club or gone to a bar, or seen a movie, or not a movie, but gone to an event. We're just like, I don't know, does she hike? I don't hike. I don't know. We could have done something. Would have been nice. But then again, I was also very busy. I was on a time crunch. Yeah. And so was she. It was very business oriented, but not to the sense where it's like, oh, I'll see you again for business. We actually liked each other. It's just I saw her like the day before I flew back to Florida, and she had to literally get in her car and drive all the way back that same morning. She came at like 9 a.m. and she had to leave by 11 to go drive all the way back for her event. So we both loved each other, but it was not enough time. So I would love to see her in the future, and we plan on it. That girl Alicia wants to know, would you ever consider buying a house? If so, what state would you reside? The answer is yes. Everyone wants a house to live in. A tent would be cool, but I think I want to live in a house. No, I'm joking. Or you mean like that as opposed to like the condo life? See, I'm in a house now. This is my parents, and I've also lived in an apartment in Colombia, a condo in Florida, an apartment in New York, a condo. I've been, well, renting. What's the difference between condo and apartment? Basically a condo, if you're renting a condo, you're able to paint the walls or whatever. You know, you have a little more leeway with stuff. But to own it, I would like to own something. I think that's everyone's goal. Everyone goes to work so that they can pay off their house one day. So, I don't know. I love the city and I love the country. Orland loves nature. I love nature. I don't know. And what state would I live in? I'm trying to decide that right now, to be completely honest. That girl, Alicia. I mean, I've been in Pennsylvania for like 3 weeks now, and I love it, but we're not here during the winter. Orland hates the snow. I don't mind the snow. I don't know where we're going to be. I really don't. We have to figure that out. Would you ever collab with someone under 1,000 subs, aka me? Hi, Mariah's my baby. Yeah, totally. Where are your tax returns? This comes from Fien 1916. My tax returns are probably printed out in a folder somewhere. In a box, because I just moved. Waffles or pancakes? Leah Kinner. Waffles. I like waffles more. A Belgian waffle with butter and syrup. Oh, there was like a, where's the little, oh, I actually did grab some maple syrup for this video because I have a waffle stick down here, but I'm so full. Not for waffle, a French toast stick. I'm so full. Wow, this filled me up a lot. Probably because I ate the whole hot dog and I ate probably half the tater tots, but it still looks like I barely put a dent into it because there's so much food. Also, putting everything to cheese just adds so many more calories. Plus, I ate half of this. And I ate, what, half the cheeseburger? Who made the first move? You or Orlin? This comes from Samantha. Orlin did, which is so surprising, right? Orlin made the first move, not me. If you can meet anyone... Oh, I've already done that question before. Nick, when are you getting your New York City apartment? This comes from Brentley's list. I don't know. We were supposed to go this weekend, but it never happened because what's today? Tuesday? We're supposed to go this weekend. My parents decided to go on a little trip, and I wasn't going to say no because I didn't even buy my tickets to New York yet because it's very easy. It's a straight line, Philadelphia to New York. We could buy the train tickets. They're basically the same price, and we were just going to go for like a couple days just to like get a hotel, walk around the city, go to the place me and Orlin met. We haven't done that yet, but my parents are coming back tonight and maybe next weekend or the weekend after that. So maybe you'll see us in New York. So I guess it's safe to say it'll be in July. But I'm not getting the apartment yet. I have to go shop for them. I have a whole list on Zillow. Literally, I spend an hour a day on Zillow looking at listings for rent. Oh, here's a good question. This comes from Jeannie Baby. Do your parents give you a hard time about your weight gain since you've been back to Pennsylvania? Not at all. They don't even mention it. And I don't know if it's because my parents are not judgmental when it comes to that. They have never cared about their children having jewelry or too much jewelry, tattoos and piercings like my sisters have. They dye their hair. They have a pet. My sister has pet rats. I had a pet sloth. I mean, my parents have been very like, our children will be themselves and they're going to do what they want to do. They're not going to, they might comment about something like, oh, I don't really like that, or, oh, how'd you do that? But did they comment about my weight at all since I've been here? None, not even once. Now, I know they know, but sometimes I think they're in denial too. My mom, last time I was here, was like, Mom, I've gained like 20 pounds since the last time you see me. She's like, where? I don't see it. Where? I'm like, Mom, I've gained a lot of weight since I started this YouTube channel. She's like, well, I see it maybe in your face, but that's it. And I literally, remember I told you guys, I was like about to take off my shirt and jiggle my belly. I'm like, look at this. What do you mean, Mom? What do you mean you only see it in my face? I was about to be like, come on now. Like, what? I did not have a belly. And my butt is huge now. My gosh, my underwear is skin tight. Which, you know, people like looking at, I guess. Orlin loves the tight underwear. But, yeah, they have made no comments. Orlin.
Yeah?
Has my mom or dad said anything about my weight gain since I've been here?
No.
They don't talk about that stuff. It also might be too that because my parents are both, you know, chubby too, so they're like, whatever. Actually, my mom did say something when it was raining. I had to go walk the dog, and I just won like a rain jacket. No, I was just getting into the car to go get food. Yeah, I have to go get food now. And I was just gonna, I don't have my rain jacket. I don't own one. I was gonna take an umbrella. And my mom said, just put on my rain jacket. And maybe, she doesn't want me saying this, but it's whatever. She's just like, put mine. I'm like, okay. I'm like, are you sure it'll fit? And my mom's like, well, Nick, I'm still fatter than you, or something like that. I'm still bigger than you. So, I mean, it did fit. It was tight, though, and really tight in the arms, but it might be that, too. Like, they're not going to call me overweight or call out my weight gain because they're overweight. It's just like whatever. And I don't know if that's really it, because I think if, to be honest, if my mom was skinny, I don't think she would comment about my weight because that's just not the type of person she is. She doesn't think it's a big deal, or it's not. It's no one's place to even comment on because that's your own body, you know? So no, that was a long answer for, that could have been very short. What's your favorite sauce for seafood? Bee loves sauce. Would you try eating a live octopus? Kitty paws? No. No. Their name is called kitty paws. Not they're saying, would you eat live kitty paws? Come here, Miss Kitty. Let me eat your paws. No. The comment comes from Kitty Paws. Would you ever try eating live octopus? Period. And then I added the kitty paws. Absolutely not. I think that's just, it might be traditional, But just because it's a tradition doesn't mean it's good. It was a tradition to have slaves. It's a tradition to do bull riding. I think bull riding's cruel. You know, leave the animal alone. How many people are against the circus now? You know, like, it's a tradition that the circus comes to town every October, and we see all the elephants on their hind legs, despite the fact that they're, you know, not happy and they're being ripped away from their environments, and they're probably, what do you think they do to those elephants to make them go on their hind legs? Oh my gosh. Like, one of the best videos I ever saw, it's a little ironic because I don't like violence, but it was a circus, and I'm glad I was not the only one that was rooting for the animal and not the human. I looked at every comment under that video. It's like, yes, that's payback. Well, that's what you get for, you know, abusing an animal its whole life. Leave the animals alone, you know? Yeah, so I remember seeing a circus video, and the lion didn't listen to the guy, and it just attacked him. And they started, like, whipping him and throwing water on him, and everyone was screaming. And then the other lions, or they were tigers, they all, like, defended him, and it turned into a big thing. And he wouldn't let go of the leg. He was dragging him across the floor, and literally I was like, yeah, that's right, get him. Because they were just walking around with a whip. That's right, tiger. Do a flip. You know what I mean? Just because it's a tradition doesn't mean it's good. And some traditions are made to be broken eventually. I think eating live animals could be one of them. Don't you think? You know what I mean? It's not a pleasant tradition. It's not. It's okay, we have a tradition of, okay, every Christmas we get a Christmas tree. Okay, well, that's different than eating an animal that's squirming in pain. It's different if they're raised and they're farmed and whatever, but a live one, ugh. What do you think about that? Am I out of line for saying that? I don't think so. Poppy Boren says, when's the next collab with Bethany? I don't know if she's going to be doing a collab for a very long time. I wouldn't after everything that happened. I don't know. I honestly, I'm not looking to collab with anyone for a while. I need to just figure out where I'm going to live. You know. I know Eric said, like, when we collab, and I jokingly said August. That's okay, you know, if I go up to New York because I'm going to be living there, whatever, that's still in 2 more months. I can get a lot done in 60 days. But that's not even set in stone. Do you believe in love at first sight? Asks Justice 1104. I do. I do. Love at first sight, yeah. It's a spark, it's a connection. And it's just like, this was meant to be. Absolutely. And some say, oh, well, it's not love, it's lust. So what? Lust is still a form of love. It's affection. It's good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with feeling like you had love at first sight. Just be smart about it. And I know that's hard to do when you're madly in love. If you had finished college, where do you think you would be? Asks Anita. I think I would be, well, it's really hard to say because I wanted to be a freelance violinist in New York, and that didn't turn out. I was literally going broke, living in a closet. Couldn't even afford my closet rent in New Jersey. It was getting rough. I think I would have gotten lucky with, like, a good gig, or I would have been very unlucky and I would have been forced to just get a regular part-time job doing something I didn't want to do, and I probably would have left New York. I don't know. That's the nice thing about leaving your parents on good terms. I know not everyone can do that. I know some people. I mean, there's things about my parents I don't like, and there's things about me they don't like about me. Shout out to Holly. She wants to know, what do you think of Orland's new channel? Well, his new channel was like a sneaky way of giving me a channel with testing the CM, spinning the wheel to see what we get. So he never really wanted a channel. It was my idea. I'm like, just make a channel, say it's yours, let the YouTube moderators see that, review it, and award you with what they think you get, and then I'll take it. So he doesn't want a channel. Orland does not like being on YouTube. He likes to make videos, but he's the type of person who he'll get an idea and he'll make like 3 videos about it, and then he'll go 2 months where he doesn't want to make a video. That's not a good YouTuber. You're going to disappoint your viewers. You're going to mess up your algorithm. You're not going to make people feel like you're not taking your job seriously, blah, blah, blah. He's one of those people that just wants to put a video out once in a blue moon, and he hates reading comments. He does it, but the hate really got to him because of his stress. So what do I think of his new channel? Well, his new channel is this one. Oh wait, no, it's the one that I'm linking. His channel is now my channel, and I'm giving him my channel. I'm like, baby, thank you. Do what you want with this. Is he gonna post on there? He has a few backed up mukbangs from like Colombia still, and one he filmed here. I think a pizza one. He did Little Caesars. Oh, and a durian one. So, excuse me. He does have some stuff he's gonna post there, but I'm proud of him whatever he decides to do, and I'm very lucky that I have someone to help me through this process. I mean, being a YouTuber, I mean, there's only so much my manager can do. There's only so much Google will tell me. There's only so much the hotline will tell me. And it's nice that someone will help me with this, you know, with social security numbers and trying to make it work so that it seems fair. That's really why I'm even doing this. So please check out Orland's channel though. And I don't know when he's going to post again, but check him out. Subscribe to him and just wait and support him, please. What are some turnoffs for you? This comes from 3 a.m. Daily Dose. Well, if this is like in bed turnoffs, I don't want to talk about that because we're eating. Everyone asks if I want kids. No, I don't. How long have you been on OnlyFans? Asks Amber. It's been a month and almost 2 months. A good 200-300 people. It comes and goes like every week. Like I'll get a swarm of 20 new people, and then 15 people will leave, and 40 people. If I shout myself out on Instagram, a lot of people come over. So it's like hovering around that time. And I mean that amount of people. It's not crazy huge. It's not like thousands. That would be awesome, but there's always so many people who want to pay to see my belly. But yeah, people seem to enjoy it. People seem to love it. I love doing it. They get sexy pics all the time. They get a look at my underwear. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I wonder what Eric sees that, because I'm always, well, not always, but when I do post about, I'm like, swipe up to my OnlyFans, and you know, you have like a little bubble. You can see who watches your story. Like he's been some of the first people to click on it, and I'm thinking like, oh, what is he thinking when he sees this? Oh gosh, he's like, oh, Nick, yeah, about this. It's harmless though. I'm not hurting anyone. When's the eyelashes coming back? That comes from Elena Alexia. Eyelashes, well, just wait and see. Just wait and see. I have some eyelashes on the way. I can't wait to tell you about. But just give me a week or so, okay? I did bring eyelashes from Florida. They're probably still in a box. I haven't even unpacked everything since being here. It's crazy. But the things that, you know, I have stuff that doesn't need to be unboxed to put into my parents' stuff, only to be boxed up and taken to my apartment where I would decide to move. So it's just sitting here. Well, who's one person that has affected your life for the better? This comes from A. Roslyn. Rosenthal. It would be my husband. Definitely. 100%. And one of my orchestra teachers too. A few of my orchestra teachers. One of my violin teachers I really, really liked. Let's see. When are you going to New York? Shout me out. Do you have siblings? What's your motto to live by? How did you meet Orland? This is getting kind of long, so let me wrap this up. Let me pick one question. We'll just go like this. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. What made you, oh, I've already said why I'm a mukbang. Oh, this comes from Nikocado Avocado. What goals do you have for this year? This year, I plan to run a successful third and final channel. Too many channels, I'm telling you. I am telling you. Gosh, someone made a joke on my Twitter. They're like, okay, at this rate, you're going to have 20 channels by 2020 or something like that. No, I promise you. It's either this or nothing, okay? I'm done. I am done. It's so annoying. It's so hard. I had to get the tax number hooked up with it, and I had to get my manager involved, and it was just like, just to make a channel and set it up with me. Ugh, so, whatever. But, the goals for this year are: move into an apartment, find a place to call home. That's goal number one, and very, very important. I'm taking my time here, but we're gonna do it. Goal number 2, run a good kick butt third channel. You're on my second. I will still post here on my second, and I'm still going to post it on my main. The third channel, I'm not sure if I'm still going to post daily here and post the third channel like every couple days, or switch it. Post here every couple days, similar to my main, but my main channel, that's like everyday videos, Yummy Bites TV, everyday videos. Another goal of mine is to reach 300K followers on Instagram. Thank you guys for being on my Instagram. I don't know how many I have right now, 230. So we need 60K, 70, can I do math? No, I can't. 70K followers on Instagram. That's a goal before 2020. What else do I have a goal? There's some things I would like to do this summer. Go to the amusement parks with Orlin, go to a trip through downtown Philly, which is literally right behind my house. Maybe a couple collaborations, but honestly, I'm not thinking about collaborations right now. I'm too busy. And collaborations are very hard. It takes a lot out of me. I have to do 2 mukbangs that day. I have to stuff myself twice. It's not fun. It's fun meeting people, but I feel... When I went to meet Zach Choi and Honey Eats, I felt so fat. It's because I was still filming for my channel. And look at me, making more channels. It's just, I don't know what I'm doing. Helping Orlin grow his plant collection. Now that we're out of Colombia, Orlin's only pride and joy, his #1 love in life is plants. He loves carnivorous plants, pitcher plants. So he's been winning some eBay auctions. He's bought little cuttings, leaflings. They've been shipped in the mail, and they come in all this packaging, all this styrofoam and little moss and stuff. You open up and it's this teeny little thing. But he's so happy with them, so I really want to help grow his plant collection. Well, this is, can I be about others too? Because it just says, what's your goal? But that is my goal. I want him to be happy with his plants. And keep sipping on my tea when things happen. Oh, that's fun for me. It's exhausting though. Making those videos take forever. But yeah, there's that. I'm gonna get going, everybody. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the support. I'm sorry I didn't eat that much, but I ate enough, hopefully. Oh God, barely touched my chicken. But I ate my whole hot dog. I ate almost all of my tater tots, half a cheeseburger, 3 mozzarella sticks, and it was all dunked in cheese. So that probably is a good 1,000 something calories at least. How much is in the hot dog? 500-600? Maybe it's even closer to 2,000. I don't know, but I feel full and I eat a lot, so this is probably 10,000 cheat meal right here. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna get going. Follow my Instagram so you can participate next time. It's just Nikocado Avocado. And if you want more of me to hear the ghost stories, everything I've been going through, you're gonna get the 3rd and final part tomorrow on this channel, but part 2 is now live on my new channel. Click the link down below. So many channels, I'm sorry. But listen, I don't want to just delete this channel, but anyways, I'll see you tomorrow, here or over there or somewhere. Bye-bye.